Okay, so this morning we're going to find the volume of shapes that are not like really normal boxes, that have bases that are odd shape. Like the first one is the base is a triangle. So the formula for volume of these is the area of the base times the height. Sorry, my dogs were playing. I just put them out. So the volume of this triangular prism, remember when I showed you the box of that triangular prism that I had made out of a box of, I think, rice or something? The bases is what you have two of. So the area of the base in this case is the area of a triangle. And we go to our sheet and we find that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. And since this triangle is a right triangle, then the two legs are the base and the height. And the legs is not the 5 side, but the 3 side and the 4 side, the two smaller sides, okay? Now if I put this, then that's equal to 6. 3 times 4 is 12, and 1/2 of 12 is 6. So we have big B equals 6. Now H, if I put the triangles on the table, like the base, then the height is that 8 right there. So since the formula is B times H, so the volume of this is 6 times 8, which is 48. So the next one, the base is a trapezoid. So we still have the same formula up here. But now we have that the base, the formula for the base is 1/2 B1 plus B2 times the height. So here we have to find B1, B2, and the height of the trapezoid. So you're just going to look at the base for this. The heights are different. You're not going to use that same height to find the height of the whole prism. And that's where people mess up. So B1 is 3, B2 is 8, and the height of the trapezoid is 4.3. So we put that in the formula, 1/2 3 plus 8 times 4.3. And we get 23 let me write that again, 23.65. So that is the area of the base. So if we go over here and we write B and H, the area of the base is 23.65. Well, the height of this prism is, if you lay down this prism on the trapezoid, it's this length right here, which is 8. So we're going to multiply that number times 8, and we get 189. The volume is 23.65, which is the area of the base, times the height of the whole prism. Notice it's not the same as that. It's the height of the prism, and that equals 189.2, and that's cubic units. So here it would be centimeters cubed. Up here, it would be centimeters cubed also, because we have cubic units. When you think of cubic units, you're looking at like ice cubes. How many little 1 by 1 by 1 ice cubes you can stick in that shape. So here you have a pentagon as the base, and this is sitting on the table, so you don't have to think as much. You don't have to turn it around. But to find the area of the base of a pentagon, you would have to do the 1/2 the perimeter times the apothem. So let's do that first. Your perimeter of that, if every side is worth 8, the perimeter is 40. And the apothem is 5.5. So we put that in the formula, 1/2 40 times 5.5. And we get 110. So there's your big B, is 110, which was pretty easy. They give you everything. And the height of the prism is the distance between the two bases, so the distance between the two pentagons, which is 7. So we multiply 110 times 7 to find the volume, and we get 770 cubic yards. So when you buy like mulch in your yard and you're trying to figure out how many bags of mulch you need, you have to figure out, like, let's say my bed is 2 feet by 20 feet, and then how high I want the mulch to be, which usually is 2 to 3 inches. So it's like a quarter of a height. So you would multiply those 3 numbers together to get how many cubic feet you need, and then you would go to the store and every bag has 2 cubic feet, so you can figure out how much you need and you don't overbuy. The last one's a hexagon, and just like the first one, it's the area of the base is 1/2 perimeter times apothem. We have 1/2. The perimeter is going to be 7 times 6, which is 42. So the perimeter of the base is 42. The apothem is 6.1. And then we just multiply those together to get our answer. The area of the base is 128.1. And now we have to find the height of the prism, which is this height right here. How high it is from hexagon to hexagon, which is 9. So when we multiply that times 9, we get the volume equals 128.1 times 9, which is 1152.9 is our answer. And this is in kilometers cubed. So that's a huge prism right there. I'll see you on Zoom tomorrow. Call me if you have any questions.